Welcome to the new studio, which also not a studio, just my garage, just a folding table. I do have some plans to make a cooler background, so that'll be coming in the future, but as of right now, we're gonna make this work. As you saw from the title, we are kind of starting over with everything. So as of right now, Sadie is not gonna participate in as many videos, and no, we are not fighting, and no, she is not taking time off because she's pregnant, and also no, Moose and his girlfriend Basil are not getting married. Aww. Yet. She just has a lot of goals and ambitions, and she has a lot of other things that she would rather be doing, and she enjoys more of doing the behind the scenes, so she's going to focus on doing that and the editing, and I really appreciate her for doing that. So as of right now, it's mainly going to be me taking over the channel. She definitely will make appearances, so no need to worry about that. Moving forward, everything is pretty much going to be the exact same, except for she's not going to be in them as much as I'm going to be. So hopefully you're okay with that. So I have some very exciting news to share with you guys. I'm going to be starting a series where I start from scratch and I work towards quitting my full-time job. I have been working at my job for about 3 years now, and honestly, I am super grateful for my job. It has given me a good stable income and also provided me great benefits, so I'm super grateful for it. But I know that there are bigger and better things for me out there. So in this series, I'm going to be working towards eventually quitting my job and doing either side hustles or whatever may come of this full time. I would really love the time freedom of being able to work when I want. I know that that does not sound appealing to everybody, but I also know that working a full-time job is also not appealing to other people as well. So I'm definitely not saying that one or the other is right or wrong. I think that everybody has different opinions about it. As for me personally, I would enjoy working for myself and having the freedom to work when I would like. For others, having a day job may be your best option. If you like it, if you enjoy it, I think that you should definitely just stay there. Really just depends on what makes you happy. And when it comes down to it, that's gonna be the most important thing, is going to be your happiness. If staying at your day job and working that makes you happy, by all means, please stay there, do that. In the end, happiness is what's gonna be the most important factor. So Sadie and I have always done different side hustles to make money. Nothing has ever really stuck big enough to be able to quit my job, or at least feel good enough to quit my job. I definitely could at this point, and I know that I'd have more time to do it, but I just don't quite feel comfortable enough to do it. If you've seen on my channel before, you know that we have a few rental properties, we sell a few products on Amazon, we do couch flipping and other types of furniture flipping, and we're always just looking at different ways to make money on the side. So my goal and what we're gonna be working at on this series is making $8,000 a month for a consecutive 6 months in a row. Now, if you think that that's a lot, just keep in mind that I will have to pay taxes on that number as well. So that'll be $8,000 a month gross income consecutive for 6 months. Once I do that for 6 months in a row, I'm out. So basically, it's just gonna be week by week. I'll either continue some things that I've been doing, such as couch flipping and Amazon FBA, or if I come across a different side hustle that I wanna try out, I'll do that as well. And I'll just kind of film everything as I go along. I'll keep a spreadsheet of everything that we're doing, and I'll keep track of everything so that we can calculate it at the end of the month to see where we're at. As of right now, I'll probably stick mainly with couch flipping since that's working super well. And also maybe relaunching a few products on Amazon. I don't know yet, we'll see about that one. We're still a little uneasy from our last experience with Amazon, and so we're still trying to decide on what we're gonna do with that. I can also put this money in the stock market, and if any of those stocks go up, that'll count towards the $8,000 goal per month for 6 months, or anything that I'm doing on the side is going to count towards that. I'm going to start at $0 and work my way up. So my plan is to find a free couch, flip it, use that money to keep flipping couches. And then once we build up some capital, maybe we'll put some into an Amazon product, or put some into stocks, or any other side hustle that we come across. One rule that I have for myself is I cannot count anything that we're doing as of right now. So any of our rental properties will not count towards it, or anything that we're already selling on Amazon will not count towards this either. The only things that'll count are brand new things that we're starting right now. So if we launch a new product, that'll count, or anything going forward from April 1st on will count. I'll keep you updated weekly on how much we're making on my spreadsheet so that you can know if I'm close to hitting my goal or not. And I really think once I hit that 8K goal for 6 months straight, it'll show me that it's sustainable and that enough is coming in for me to be able to quit. Because I also know that when I quit, I'll have more time to work on this kind of stuff. One thing that I forgot to mention as well is any money that I make on YouTube, like AdSense, or if I decide to come out with like merch or make a course, whatever it may be, don't necessarily have those plans as of right this second, but if I do decide to do that, that can count towards it as well. Right now I am making a little bit through YouTube AdSense, so from April 1st on will count. Anything that I've made before this will not, but anything made YouTube or any side hustle at all whatsoever that's not made from my day job will count towards this. Every time that we're flipping something or doing something new, I will try to keep you guys updated as much as possible, and we'll just try to do some like vlog style videos of what I'm doing throughout the day. If you have any suggestions of what I should be doing, please feel free to let me know. If when I start to get more money and I put some in the stock market, I am new to that, I've done more real estate than I have stocks, please suggest anything that you might have for the stock market. I would greatly appreciate that. Or just any other ideas you might have for me, that would be greatly appreciated. I'll hopefully be able to try out a few new things and maybe even get into Bitcoin a little bit. I don't know, that's pushing it. So just to give you a recap, starting on April 1st, I'm going to be tracking all of my side hustle businesses and different ways that we make money. And I'm going to try to make $8,000 a month for a consecutive 6 months in a row. Once I do that, I will quit my job and be self-employed. It's scary to think about, but I have been wanting to do it for a really long time, and I think reaching that goal will make me feel comfortable enough to do it. So I'm going to document my journey and take you guys along with me. If you haven't seen my videos in the past, my biggest piece of advice is to get out there and try it on your own. Watching YouTube videos and learning is great, but the best way to learn is to just go out there and do it and get going. You're gonna mess up, but that's where you're gonna learn the most. Again, we're gonna start with 0. We're gonna work to the 8,000, 6 months. Let's do it. I'm gonna go to Facebook Marketplace right now and look up some free couches so that we can get started. Okay, literally like minutes after recording this little piece, I went into Facebook Marketplace. We came across a free couch. My wife messaged on it and he said that it was available. We're going to pick it up tonight at 8. It's a free sectional. Looks super nice. So we'll go grab that. That's what we'll start out with. Once we go pick up that couch, we'll probably just stick with couch flipping for a little bit and then maybe move into something bigger as we go on. I'm super excited for the start of this journey and I hope that you guys will follow along. Please help me quit my job. That's all I have to say. I don't know, maybe this will take off and I'll be able to do it in 6 months. This could take 6 months until the series is over, or it could take 10, 20 years. I don't know. Depends on how well things go. So time will only tell, but let's get started.